And for more on the death of Senator Feinstein, let's bring in Cal State Long Beach political science professor Matt Lesenyie.
Yeah, that's Matt. Thank you so much for. Yeah, good morning to you. You know, obviously we've been talking about this through much of the morning, that Senator Feinstein had so many firsts as a woman. She was clearly a trailblazer in so many ways. To you and in your career, what do you see standing out in her career?
Well, to win statewide elections here in California is not easy. And so over the duration of her tenure, she has shown really an ability to adapt to the median California voter and represent the Central Valley as well as the Bay Area where she hails from. It strikes me to have a political career that is so long in a state as large and diverse as California is no easy task. And, that's what sticks out the most to me.
Matt, in the final days of her career, there were questions about her health and competency. What impact, if any, do you think that will have on her legacy?
Already seeing the coverage today across multiple outlets, it doesn't seem like that is going to linger very much. That is to say, in our brief retrospective here, the bulk of her tenure is about accomplishment and, just really like banner speeches and legislation. Obviously, her assault weapons ban still stands as one of the last major initiatives in that sphere. And so I'm actually already struck by how little I think the concern is going to be about the last, portion of a year.
I do think it is interesting, though, because I've gotten a few texts from friends this morning saying, this is something I think we do need to discuss age. We need to discuss term limits, and those types of things. Not to say that diminishes at all of her accomplishments, which we are going to hear about because we've lost her just now. But I wonder if the conversation will turn eventually and raise questions about others currently serving.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's been a persistent drumbeat, so to speak. Mitch McConnell, the Senate minority leader, has had a couple instances this last year that are unnerving, to say the least. Joe Biden is also one of our oldest politicians. The Senate is full of elderly representatives. It's tricky, though, because of two dynamics, and that is senators are political elites. They are statewide leaders, they're party leaders, and so they aren't apt to move on some sort of term limit or age restriction because it would affect them. It's also the case that there's a substantive argument for just the competition of elections themselves, and that voters actually can make these decisions at a pretty regular interval as to whether they think age is on par with work accomplishment and expertise. So it will be a lingering conversation, but I don't expect actual movement on it because some of the folks that have their fingers on the scale are actually elderly politicians. And so when those conversations come up, they're actually able to squash them in their state and at the national level.
Yeah, thank you so much for your good points and perspective. Cal State Long Beach political science professor Matt Lesenyie.